begin with a breaking update because after the raids that were conducted last evening by the crime branch against the Wire and the owners and the founders, the Wire has now issued a statement saying that the Delhi Police Crime Branch deployed a large contingent of its personnel across Delhi and Mumbai to the homes and the founding editors of Siddharth Vardarajan and M.K. Venu, Siddharth Bhatia and the deputy editor Janvi Sen, pursuant to Section 91 notice issued in relation to an FIR that has been registered against them by BJP leader Amit Malviya. All four of them cooperated and gave the devices that was sought by the crime branch. They also go on to say, and I quote, "We have also placed on record our demand for the hash value of the phones, computers, iPads seized for the cloned copies of the devices seems to be kept at a neutral place. The hash value, which is a unique numerical value to ensure the integrity of the device and its data." But so far as we are looking at the details that have also come on of the searches that have been conducted at the founding editors and Siddharth Vardarajan residences that has taken place on part of the crime branch. Let me straight away go across now to Bhavtosh joining in. Bhavtosh, the searches that are being carried out, electronic devices that have been seized, and now the Wire coming out with a statement.
Yes, Amita, in fact, the statement has been issued by the Wire at around 1 in the morning, and the statement, in fact, said that they have cooperated with the investigators. In fact, the raids started in the evening at around 4 and got over at around 7:38. It also was carried out at the office premises of the Wire. Now, according to the police, they have said that they had registered an FIR last Saturday, and post that they had carried out their own investigation, after which these searches happened. The question is, will the summons be issued against Siddharth Vardarajan and to Siddharth Bhatia as well as to M.K. Venu? But the police so far have said that they will go through the electronic devices, analyze them, and only then summons will be issued to them. There is another interesting development that has taken place in this case. A private complaint has also been filed by Siddharth Bhatia. Devesh Kumar, in fact, they claim had shared a lot of details in this case, and then so far, no FIR in that case has been filed. Siddharth Bhatia continues to maintain that he is the person who, in fact, told them, and consequently, a case should also be filed against him. The crime branch on its part has said that Amit Malviya's complaint has been taken on record, and it could be possible that in days to come, Amit Malviya can be called in, and his statement would also be recorded by the crime branch. As far as Devesh Kumar is concerned, it's expected that he would also be summoned by the crime branch, and at New Delhi office of crime branch, his statement will also be recorded, and he would also be asked as to why he has been blamed for this entire fiasco that has happened in this case.
All right. So as far as the complaint that has been registered, as far as also the crime branch also taken into custody the electronic devices, there have been certain allegations also being leveled on the latest statement as it also been issued by the Wire. But please to stay on with us, Bhavtosh, because an umbrella body for the digital publication on the raids have slammed the Delhi police for the malified intent. As far as the Digital Publication News Foundation has condemned the searches carried out at the premises of the Wire and the residences of the editors, and saying that the journalist or a media organization that publishes a false report ought to be held accountable by the peers in the society, but for the police to carry out immediate and arbitrary search of the said editors' homes based on an entirely private complaint of defamation filed by a spokesperson of a ruling party smacks of malified intention. So this is as far as the action that is being taken by the crime branch. We're looking at this digital publication, Bhavtosh, that seems to be raising its concerns.
Yes, in fact, they have in fact condemned the raids and searches that happened at the residence of the editors and also at the official premises of the Wire. In fact, they have said that there is no point carrying out these raids and searches. They have said that these devices could have been handed over by Siddharth Bhatia as well as by Siddharth Vardarajan if a notice were issued to them. The crime branch on its part has said that they only followed the due procedures and that no person has been arrested, no individual has been detained. And following the seizure of these devices, the crime branch team left their official devices, and as far as the Wire office is concerned and the residences of the individuals who have been named in the FIR. But many persons are saying, what was the point of carrying out these raids and searches when the criminal investigation has just started in this case?
All right, Bhavtosh, please do stay on with us. As far as the statement now being issued by The Wire after the searches that were carried out at the residences and the offices of The Wire and its editor, Shivya, the details, please, or what's really coming out of it.
Yes, so as far as this statement by the umbrella body is concerned, let's also have a look at what they have exactly said. They say that the searches took place 2 days after BJP spokesperson Amit Malviya filed an FIR against them. Malviya's complaint relates to a series of stories published by The Wire, and The Wire retracted these articles, asserting that it had been deceived by a member of its investigative team. It goes on to say that a journalist or a media organization that publishes a false report ought to be held accountable, but for the police to carry out an immediate and arbitrary search of the editors' homes based entirely on a private complaint of defamation filed by a spokesperson of the ruling party smacks of malified intentions. Moreover, the danger of these searches being used as an excuse to seize and duplicate confidential and sensitive data held by The Wire cannot be dismissed. While any fair investigation must follow the rule of law, it cannot become a tool to further worsen the already fraught state of journalism in India, which has steadily declined in global indices of media freedom and democracy. So as far as the umbrella body is concerned, they have of course expressed concern over the searches which actually recently took place as far as this entire case is concerned.
All right, Bhavtosh, coming back to you on that, this is an umbrella body for digital works reacting as far as the Delhi police and the crime branch searches are concerned, but also if we talk about the complaint that has been registered and those charges that have been leveled is cheating, forgery and fraud and defamation and criminal conspiracy, and also if they talk about a criminal act of the IPC.
Yes, that's the complaint that has been given by Amit Malviya, and that complaint was given in last Saturday, and Amit Malviya filed that complaint in his personal capacity, and after he lodged that complaint, the crime branch registered a case under various sections of IPC, including that of forgery, treating a forged document as genuine, and more importantly, Amita, there are 2 other sections of IPC, including that of criminal conspiracy as well as a common intention. Now, what the crime branch officials have told Times Now is that it's not only limited to these 4 individuals who have been named as an accused in this case, but others can also be covered when the investigation actually starts in the right earnest, and it happened yesterday itself. They have further said that more individuals will be called in whenever the summons will be issued as far as this case is concerned. When we specifically asked as to what will happen in this case on the complaint that has been given by Siddharth Puttarajan, in fact, he also emailed his complaint to the Special Commissioner of Delhi Police. They've said that they are going through those contents, and if possible, they will also summon Devesh Kumar. But Devesh Kumar has completely gone incognito. There are no traces of him. He's completely gone missing.
And this is a follow-up complaint that has been filed by The Wire against calling it fabricated information that was shared by this individual. Please to stay on with us, Bhavtosh, because The Wire earlier apologizing and retracting the said controversial stories with Meta and other various experts also pointed out critical flaws in their reporting. The trouble only seems to be mounting for The Wire and the Delhi police searches that had been conducted at the residences of The Wire founder Siddharth Varadarajan, the editor M.K. Venu, and the latest development comes days after the police had also registered an FIR against The Wire, its founder and the editors in connection with its said report. Subsequently, that they had retracted, with the BJP IT cell head Amit Malviya also using the special privilege at the social media giant Meta to take down at least 700 posts, and this is itself something that has been challenged by the BJP leader Amit Malviya himself, with now the crime branch taking action.
Delhi Police Crime Branch has finally conducted searches at the residence of Siddharth Varadarajan. As you can see the visuals, the crime branch team is leaving from his residence after collecting the samples from here. There have been series of investigation details which need to be followed. But these are the first and exclusive visuals for the viewers of Times Now, where we'll show you that how crime branch officials are, are leaving from the residence of Mr. Siddharth Varadarajan after filing of the FIR. These are the first searches which is being conducted at the residence. We also know that the residence of Mr. M.K. Venu is also being searched, and while leaving from the BK Dutt colony, these are the officials of crime branch who have also collected electronic evidence from the location. Priyank Tripathi reporting for the Times Network from Delhi.